Good morning and welcome back to our channel. I'm Colleen and this is Our Blessed Life. This morning is Wednesday, July 29th, and today is closing day on our house. We are actually in a hotel in the same town that we live in, which is really, really weird. And we're packing up, right, Sophie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to head towards the closing and all those things today. Packing up our stuff. We brought way too much stuff. Didn't pack like we were gonna be here for one night. We packed like we were gonna be in Hilton Head for a week and a half, and so we had to bring everything in.
Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
Friends, we'd love to pray for you. If we can pray for you, let us know in the comments below.
To the ring, I'm throwing up my gloves and knees. My back against the ropes, I got nowhere to go. I'm looking down the slope, I gotta strike a blow.
So steamy, my camera's fogging up.
'Cause practice makes perfect.
Okay, here's our empty house tour. Here's my babies. This is the front porch. All the furniture's gone. There's our little half bath. I love that chandelier. I'm sad to see that stay, but we had to leave it. Okay, the living room, so empty. In our schoolroom. My little office area, kitchen. I love this chandelier too. Sad to see that go. Pantry. Screen porch. Laundry room. That's your bedroom. My closet where we added the IKEA organization, and then Gary's closet. And then the master bedroom. And the bathroom. This is our upstairs TV room. Little craft closet. We left all the paint that goes with the house for the buyers. Sophie's room. Closet. Bathtub. And this is Katie's side. And Katie's closet. And Katie's room. And then this was our guest bathroom. Our guest room and closet. Hard saying goodbye to our house, isn't it, girls? Yeah. You feel a little sad?
I think it's really hard on Sophie because this is really the main house that she remembers.
Yeah. Yeah, we will definitely miss this house. We love this house very much. so at this point, we have done our side of the closing. We did that this morning at 10 a.m. and then we went back to the house, got the trash. We took that out. It's been kind of a crazy morning because the utilities didn't quite do what we asked. So we had asked for the utilities basically to be turned off
At the end of today.
the end of today, and they ended up getting turned off apparently this morning. So we went to the house and we had no water, which was fine, but thank goodness we did our final cleaning last night because we had still had them. I wanted to mop the floors before we left, so we did that last night. So we basically we just went back to the house, did a final walkthrough, and as you saw, we did like a little video saying goodbye to our house. Sophie and Katie were kind of sad. I'm sad too. It was kind of a hard day, honestly, because we really loved that house. So after that, our realtor came over. We gave him all the keys and everything. We got everything loaded up, and then but we still have 3 cars, so we just took Gary's car to my friend Shelly's house to leave it there for a few days because we still have to drive the U-Haul down to Hilton Head today, and then the Jeep is loaded up with TVs and some of our like printers and things like that. So right now we're going to drop off the cable box. So we tried to drop the cable box off at one location that was supposed to be open, but then they said like due to COVID they had closed that location down, and so now we have to drive all the way across town to another location to drop it off. And then once we do that, we're going back to the house to pick up the truck. Hopefully at this point the buyer is gone from the house because he was doing his final walkthrough starting at about 11:45, and so they should be gone now. We just need to pick up the U-Haul, and then we'll be on our way. So right now my girls are at my friend Shelly's house because the Jeep right now only has 3 seats in it because we have part of the back seat laid down so that we could pack back there, and I didn't want to have the girls sitting, like Sophie sitting in Katie's lap to drive them around. So this way they can be safe at my friend's house, and we can go and do the last minute little errands, probably pick up some lunch, and then we'll be done. Okay, so my friend just called and said she's going to order some pizza for lunch so we don't have to worry about picking up food. So we're going to drop off the cable box, pick up the U-Haul, and then head back to her house, eat some lunch, and we'll be on our way to Hilton Head. And we will have to come back in a few days to get Gary's car, but since Katie's not yet a driver, there was just really no way that we could get our 3 cars down to Hilton Head. So since we still have a U-Haul today, we did not intend to have a U-Haul today, but it just worked out to where we just couldn't get our stuff in the trucks that we had rented because Gary did not want to drive one of their really big trucks, and I don't blame him because I didn't want to drive even a small truck. So we just couldn't get everything on the 2 trucks that we had. We still had some kind of odds and ends left. I don't think we filled up the truck that we have now, did we?
It is, but it's not like
yeah, it wasn't really packed full.
Yeah, it's bunch of odd stuff. It just
it was kind of hard to pack.
Takes up
last
space,
minute
but you can't
things.
really pack around it. Type of thing.
Now that we got the closing done and kind of saying goodbye to our house and everything, how you feeling?
I just wanted to be over with, to be honest.
Do you feel sad about selling or anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's bittersweet.
It is bittersweet. That's a good way of saying it because we did have a lot of things happen in that house. We started our YouTube channel in this house. So it's just been a lot of stuff, a lot of things, and a lot of memories.
Just leaving Lexington.
Yeah, just leaving our town that we've been in.
And then the friends and
yeah.
And everything, I guess. We realized yesterday when we drove by the church that
we hadn't been able to go to our church since before COVID, and they've got church services and stuff. We just like because of the social distancing. Because of Sophie, basically, we've been really careful with her. We just never know with her how things are going to affect her. They seem to not affect her the same as other people, and I just remember her getting that flu with the terrible hives that lasted for 2 weeks. She was so miserable, and I know that they've said that some children have reacted that way with COVID. goodbye to our home. The reality is finally hitting me. It feels really sad to leave just now. We just picked up the U-Haul from our house. We just got confirmation from our realtor that it just closed as far as the other party just signed the documents and all that stuff. So it's definitely closed and it's not our house anymore. And sometimes with like all the hectic hustle and bustle, it just doesn't seem real until you kind of get to that point. Yeah, now I'm feeling a little sad about it, and I'm glad my girls are at my friend's house so that they're not seeing the last drive out of the driveway and all that kind of stuff, because it is definitely, it's making me sad. Gary's in front of me in the U-Haul. He's heading back down to Hilton Head because we do have some timing issues today. Kind of went better than we thought it would in some ways, but we are still, somehow we managed to be a little bit behind schedule, and I think it was primarily with trying to take our cable box back and then finding out that one location was actually closed, and that was the convenient location. We had to go all the way across town to another location. So now I'm going back to my friend's house. We're gonna eat some pizza and get on the road with the girls. So once I pick up my babies, we'll be heading down to Hilton Head, and we'll be in our little vacation rental. And honestly, I just feel so tired right now that I'm just gonna be glad to have a few minutes just to kind of sit still, you know. It's been so crazy the past few weeks, and just trying to be out of this house so quickly. And you know, like I've told y'all before, it's really a very big house, and although we loved it very much, it's a beautiful house, we've been very comfortable there, we've loved it, and we feel honestly so grateful and blessed that we were able to live there. We did have it was a lot. It was a lot to clean. It was a lot of stuff, and I do feel excited to downsize. And really, downsizing was not optional moving to Hilton Head, because the cost of living is greatly higher there than it is here where we live. And we're moving from the Midlands of the Columbia, South Carolina area. We're moving from the Midlands, South Carolina area down to the coast to Hilton Head. So definitely much more expensive down there. After Sophie's fall, which I believe was yesterday, honestly the days are starting to blur to me now. It's just been so crazy. I feel grateful that we are moving to a house that it does have stairs, but the stairs only go up to one room, and that room is likely going to be the guest room and office. And that would mean that Sophie really doesn't have a reason to go up there hardly ever. So we don't have to worry about her on stairs, and like, just, that was just such a traumatic thing for me to see and for her to go through. And when it happened, Gary was just white as a sheet. Like, I was scared he was gonna have a heart attack. It scared us so badly. I can't even explain to you how badly that shook everybody up. So it just kind of feels safer to us to be moving to, if that makes sense. So that's another reason why I think being able to leave our house was a little bit easier right now. Okay, just picked up my girls from a friend's house. We had some pizza for lunch. That was super nice. And now we are heading on to Hilton Head, going to go meet Gary. We still have to unload a U-Haul truck, and there's not as much on it as has been, and we need to get our other stuff into our condo, the stuff that's going to be traveling with us for the next few weeks. How's everybody feeling?
I kind of don't know how to feel, just because we've never moved from not moving from directly one place to another place.
Yeah.
So I feel really sad right now, but I do think that once we get down there, I will feel better, because I will be surrounded by where we are going to live.
Right. It'll seem more real, like we're actually moving somewhere, versus being on a strange vacation without a home to come back to. Daddy's in the truck and he's on the way to Hilton Head. Sophie, how do you feel about moving today?
You feeling a little sad? You gonna miss your house?
Yeah, Mom.
Now I feel like my brain is switching gears to just the things that still have to be done today, just getting through the day almost. So that's kind of where my brain is right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.